Hello, my Lotus Pods. Welcome to your general and love monthly reading for Libra. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Lotus family. And if you'd like to keep up with all of my readings, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Very interesting, Libra. That first card is the Knight of Wands. So automatically I'm seeing that there's going to be some traveling. There's going to be some moving on, moving away, leaving something behind. And I also see with that Knight of Wands as well, there's some fiery energy. So for those of you dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you guys have decided to either move on from them or vice versa. So let's go ahead and see what else we have in store for you this month. Gods and goddesses, please give me a Celtic cross, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of January. Please give me a Celtic cross, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of January. And you know, that kind of coincides with this Knight of Wands here. It kind of coincides with the energy that you can expect for New Year's evening. There will be a supermoon in Cancer. So since you are an air sign, you're more focused on the logistics of things. You're focused on communication. And specifically, Libra, for your sign, you are focused on balancing the scales. You are the scales. So that's why you're the Justice card in the tarot. So I feel as though you guys will be teeter-tottering on that fine line of equilibrium and imbalance due to these energies. With the full moon being a supermoon, it's going to intensify the already intensified energies in your subconscious and in your emotional state. So yeah, you guys are definitely going to be moving on here from what I see. And I feel as though some of you guys may be traveling for work, looking for new positions here, or again, you're moving companies, you are moving to a different home, just anything, emotionally moving away from people. Let's go ahead and see what's challenging you though. I'll cut the deck here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is a beautiful card to have. You're standing your ground. You know, there may be a clashing of opinions here, and it may be due to this fire sign that you're dealing with, but you're standing your ground, and you're focused on forging forward regardless of whether people agree with your decision to move on or not. This also talks about, you know, there being a lot of competition. So you may have a lot of people around you. If you are involved with multiple suitors, or you have someone else who has multiple suitors, you will be standing your ground and going on your own away from it all. Challenging you, I see the Hangman in reverse. So I feel as though there is a lot of indecisiveness here. And what I notice about the sign for Libra is sometimes you guys get so wrapped up in the emotions of others and the needs of others that unfortunately, you end up neglecting yourselves. You end up keeping things to yourself that may need to be discussed. And in this situation here, it looks like you're indecisive on whether you should move on from a situation. And you're playing the martyr here, or someone is, and it's preventing you from letting this go. But from what it looks like, it seems as though, you know, the indecisiveness is the only thing holding you back. And I see here with the Chariot here in the recent past, this is the card for Cancer. Some of you guys may be dealing with that sign. This also refers to moving forward, moving on. This talks about success and triumph. Near future is the Ten of Pentacles. So beautiful financially, okay? This looks like money coming in, inheritances. This talks about a stable financial and home life. This is all about completing cycles as well with that 10. So I feel as though with the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck and that Chariot, which is also a 7, I feel as though you're definitely going to be withdrawing. You're going to seek solace and solitude, basically, but you're still indecisive on whether or not you should completely make that move. And I feel as though some of you guys may be dealing with this indecision regarding a family situation, a marriage, or a relationship. And again, it could also be workplace as well. Conscious thoughts, I see the Empress in reverse. So some of you guys may be dealing with a third-party situation, or you have some sort of idea that this person may be involved in a third-party situation. For those of you that applies to. This also talks about a lack of being able to manifest or create anything tangible with the situation. I also feel as though some of you guys may be dependent on either, someone within your family or this marriage here, this relationship here. Some of you are dependent upon a place to stay or dependent financially. But I do see that there's a lack of abundance here, and that may be what's holding you back. And you may be receiving help from those around you. Subconscious, I see the Two of Chalices. Yeah, so this is all about relationships. This usually refers to, agreements on the table, union, harmony. And this can also refer to you guys reuniting. There may have been some sort of reunion here, and you're indecisive about whether you should stay or go. It doesn't really seem like there is much abundance or happy energy here. It just seems as though family, finances seem to be keeping you in one place, but you're still in two minds about whether you should go or not, because you know that the situation is not very fulfilling to you. I also see here that you guys are needing to make a decision specifically within a relationship or marriage, and it results in hindrances when you're indecisive like that, when you play the martyr like that. And that's the only thing I see here that's challenging you, but for the most part I feel like you already know what you want to do. Advice position, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So this talks about past resentments. So, you guys had come out of a time of conflict. There was betrayal done to each other in the past. And it seems as though, again, this is all about past resentments, although you are open to change. But the reason why there's indecision in the first place is because of those past resentments. Unresolved past resentments, should I say. External factors is the Three of Wands. So this talks about your ships coming in. Again, I see another three here. Some of you guys may indeed be dealing with a third-party situation. Or you did in the past, and you guys have reunited since then, but now things have not really blossomed in the way that you wanted it to. But we'll definitely clarify these. Two of Wands in reverse is fear of the unknown. So you're not making a decision here because you're fearing the unknown. You are, you realize that there's a lack of progress here, but the only thing that's holding you back is your fear. Fear of being alone, fear of the unknown, fear of what will happen to you, your family, your money, things of that nature. Everything that you've built together, it seems as though you're afraid to take that leap outside of that comfort zone. Outcome, I see the Six of Chalices. Yeah, so definite reunions on the table here. And I feel as though there are a lot of people from your past that are on your mind. This could be old friendships, exes, old flames, things of that nature. Someone who you've known since childhood, things of that nature. There's all of these nostalgic energies surrounding you with this here. And I feel as though you're reminiscing on the good times, but currently it doesn't really seem as though things are coming to fruition. It doesn't really seem like you're 100% satisfied. Let's go ahead and clarify these. The Chariot. Eight of Chalices in reverse. Yeah, so you guys have drifted apart and you're ready to move on. This talks about extreme sadness. This is not emotionally fulfilling for you at all. Knight of Wands. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you guys definitely changed your mind about somebody here. You may have changed your mind about someone within, your relationship, family situation, friendship, what have you. Eight of Wands in reverse talks about blocking communication, but still I see a lot of inner conflict for you guys. If you guys had plans to travel somewhere, it seems as though either someone was supposed to come and visit you and things are not moving ahead on their end, and so you've decided, okay, well, whatever, or again, you end up blocking communication with a fire sign. It appears that there's definitely some energies of separation here with this. A lot of inner conflict. The Hangman in reverse. two cards popping out. So the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Justice card. How fitting. There is your card, Libra. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Damn, Seven of Chalices, y'all. I want y'all to look at this. So the Seven of Chalices talks about deception, lying, and cheating. Someone has multiple offers, multiple irons in the fire. And it's creating a lot of confusion. They're creating illusions. They're being deceptive. Seven of Swords in reverse. Justice being served with justice here. Again, that's your card, Libra. You found out about these multiple options here, and you're breaking free from the deception. If you're dealing with a lot of people in your life, okay, you're isolating yourself from everyone. You decided to change your mind about it, and, you know, justice will be served. But I feel as though someone's not holding themselves accountable for their actions. You're holding them accountable, but they're not holding themselves accountable. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Yes, somebody's being dishonest for sure. And I see these two cards fly out. The Emperor and the Three of Swords. So some of you guys may be dealing with an Aries specifically. But another three here. Too many people involved. Heartbreak. Separation. Extreme pain. Broken home situations, you know. I also see if you guys were dealing with workplace issues, you know, somebody, you know, it had something to do with theft. Someone ended up revoking their decision to move forward with you, or if there's something on someone's record and you're trying to look for a job, that could also be what that is implying for those of you that applies to. You know, I just try and get everything out since I know there's so many people dealing with so many different things in so many different ways. So Nine of Swords here talks about pain and anguish. Things are on your mind. You can't rest. So I feel like towards the end of the month here, things will end in separation. Towards the middle of the month, I definitely see that you get hit to someone's deception. And I also feel as though you end up blocking communication there because you just feel as though you guys have drifted apart. And you realize now the reason behind that drifting away is because they have other people involved. The Empress in reverse. Yeah, it also could indicate too as well, you guys definitely are moving away. Clarifying your conscious thoughts with the Empress in reverse is the Four of Swords in reverse. So you're mentally restless. That restlessness is stemming from your indecision. You played the martyr. You stayed way too long in a situation you should have been gone from, for sure. But I feel as though for this month especially, you will become aware of not just their actions and their deception, but how unfulfilled you feel. And the King of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like this could be you, Libra, or if you're dealing with a fellow air sign. But this is all about abusive communication, manipulation, deception. Someone who is overbearing. And again, you know, when you see swords in reverse, that can also indicate you're just cutting off communication with someone who is like this. But you're mentally restless because you wanted to create something tangible. You wanted this abundance, but people are not working together. I feel as though you really wanted that marriage. You wanted that relationship. You wanted that soul bond. But you ended up changing your mind about it because there's too many lies. There's too much bullshit. Two of Chalices. Six of Wands. So I feel as though you're maintaining your confidence. Okay, you're making progress. You know, there's growth. I feel like there's growth here within yourself. I feel as though you are receiving the attention and gratification you feel you deserve. But at the same time, I feel as though with all of this deception and this energy of drifting apart and this emotionally draining energy and these broken home situations or you know, heartbreaking situations, third-party situations, you know, you're not letting it chip away at your confidence, but I feel as though, paired together, you've been the one that's been doing all the giving. I definitely feel as though you guys wanted the attention and gratification you feel you deserve, and you're not receiving that because there's too many people. Five of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords popped out again. So, yeah, there's too much fear and doubts and suspicions. Now, I do see that your suspicions are correct, but there's too much overthinking. Shit or get off the pot, Libra. Not trying to be rude to you guys, but hey, you know, if I tell you everything is all, you know, sugar bears and gums, you know, how are you ever supposed to find what it is that you are looking for? How are you ever supposed to heal? You know, all of this here that you're doing, stop it. If you changed your mind and you realize, hey, this is not what I want anymore. I thought this is what I wanted, but it's not. It's not turning out in the way that I thought it would. Then leave it alone. There's a lot of resentment on both ends, and there's a lot of communication where there's one-upsmanship. You know, a lot of betrayal. You know, Three of Wands. There's a lot of threes here, guys. So I feel as though with the Four of Chalices, we have the Sun in reverse and the Hierophant. So from what I'm seeing here, the Four of Chalices talks about, you know, you being apathetic to this offer here. You realize, some of you may be dealing with a Taurus here, you realize someone is going the unconventional route, or you feel as though your kindness has been taken for weakness. On some level with the Sun in reverse, it talks about a loss of a friendship. This could even be, you know, if you're dealing with a friend of yours where you feel this way. You feel like they're apathetic to your offer. And it results in a loss. All about temporary depression here. And, you know, with that 10, I see multiple 10s as well. There will be multiple completions. But they will be transformative for you. And I feel as though on some level, you know, your ships will come in regarding a friendship, if that's what's going on here. I also see with the Hierophant in reverse, that could also, again, refer to divorces, broken marriages, broken homes, broken families. If you guys are dealing with legal battles, things of that nature, you guys will be receiving the alimony or child support or whatever it is that you're going to be pursuing after this divorce finalizes for some of you. The next card that popped out is the Lovers. So this is the card for Gemini. More indecision. Okay, this talks about third-party situations as well. Somebody's not making a choice. Not good. You're indecisive about whether you should stay or go. But honey, if you're dealing with all of this mess, move far away. Okay? Do not stay in something where you know you yourself are not fulfilled. That's not fair to you. No matter if you've known this person forever or not, no matter how many happy memories you guys may have shared, if this person is not valuing you, if they're not loving you the way that you need to be loved, move the hell on. Six of Chalices. The Tower in reverse. And I feel like you guys will end up avoiding a disaster here with someone you reunited with. You're fearing the change that you have to make, but you got to make it, Libra. You have to. Once you do, you will end up alleviating yourself of all of this mental pain and anguish that you're causing upon yourself. This lack of rest, this depression, this, forever stuck in a state of darkness, negativity, fears, lies, all of these things. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. Do not let fear stand in the way of this necessary decision you need to make for the sake of your sanity and your emotional and mental health. Okay? Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Focus on your money and home, you guys. This is all about abundance. I see money is definitely in on its way to you, Libra, so that's good. But with your relationships, whatever's going on with all of this, this is just crazy. It's crazy to sacrifice your happiness just to stay in a place where you're comfortable, something that is all about familiarity. Okay? So there you go, you guys. I will be doing mid-months from here on out, so definitely check back in to see if the energies have transformed. And yeah, you guys, keep your heads up, Take some time to meditate and really get down to the bottom of what you want, how you feel, and You know, pay attention to how other people make you feel. Do they make you feel happy? Do they make you feel fulfilled? Or do you feel a sense of resentment? Do you feel a sense of anger? Do you feel a sense of, you know, heaviness, sadness, any type of negative energy? Focus on that and trust your gut and go with it. Okay? So there you go, you guys. Until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.